Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Becoming Cleo. I am so excited that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day as someone who is pescatarian and mostly gluten-free, but also as someone that has hypothyroidism. It's currently 9:43 right now, so I'm just going to make a quick breakfast, something that's high protein. I'm not really sure what I'm going to make yet, but I'm going to show you guys that process and take you with me. So let's get right into it. Actually just went grocery shopping yesterday at Sprouts, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to make because I got some new things. But let me show you guys what I have for my breakfast, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to cook. So the first thing is I want to make sure that I'm always starting off my morning with a high protein breakfast. One, to help balance my blood sugar, but also two, because it's going to help me to feel fuller longer, especially if I'm eating lunch a little bit late. So typically what I do in the mornings is I'll have this protein here. This is the Aura So Clean. This is the Aura So Lean and So Clean vanilla protein powder. And I'll typically put this in a cup, use a hand mixer, add some cinnamon, some water, and some ice, and have that be like my protein for the morning. This has 21 grams of protein in it. And on top of that, it's also just really tasty. But I also got new things to try for breakfast. So the first one is this gluten-free pancake mix, and it's protein pancakes. And they have 14 grams of protein in it, and it's made with oats, I believe. I never had this brand before, but I've always wanted to try gluten-free protein pancakes, so I may give those a try. But also, making pancakes is a lot of work. Sometimes it's really messy, and I don't know if I'm really in the mood for that. Second option is these brown eggs right here. I'm just now starting to incorporate eggs back into my diet, and I think I could actually benefit from having a fried egg with this protein powder, and then maybe like half a bagel or something like that. So I think I'm gonna go with these eggs because I just don't have the time or the will to be making pancakes right now. So I just got my cast iron skillet, and I typically try to use cast irons because they're just better for you and they help me get my iron in. So, and then I also just got this avocado non-stick oil that I'll be using because I don't have any actual olive oil. So what I'm gonna do is make 2 fried eggs and then put it on this gluten-free everything but bagel and the Canyon Bakehouse brand, and then also do like a side of like a protein shake. But let's get to making breakfast. Y'all, I'm making eggs. I have not made eggs in so long, so it's a little bit rusty with the spatula. While that's cooking, I'm going to get my cup here. I think I'm gonna use water today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use water. So I just want to fill this up with water. All right, I filled this up with water. I'm gonna add in my 2 scoops of protein and then add in my cinnamon while I let the eggs cook a little bit longer. Also, y'all, so I really had to make sure that those eggs were fried. Not a little bit runny, but fried. I do not like my eggs runny. Like, anytime I see a little bit of yolk, like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Let's grab a bowl. Let's go get that bagel. Okay, the bagels and the egg are done. The protein is done. Y'all gotta eat this breakfast in the car. But I will see you guys for lunch. So I'm back from getting my eyebrows done, and it's also lunchtime. It's 1:13 right now. So I'm about to start making lunch, and I think I have two options. So for lunch, either do salmon with rice and peppers or string beans, or I can do a stuffed pepper with walnut meat, rice and quinoa, and black beans. I'm not sure what I'm going for. Actually I am. I had salmon yesterday for lunch, so I think today I'm going to switch it up and make the walnut meat and make the stuffed pepper. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm pretty excited about that because I haven't made stuffed peppers in a really long time. And I'm also just excited to try something new because, fun fact, I used to be vegan like I think for almost 3 years, from junior year to college to like a year after I graduated. And I stopped being vegan when I moved back home just because of like all the seafood my mom was buying, and I realized that I really love fish. So when I was vegan, I used to make like these super creative and elaborate meals that I haven't necessarily made since I stopped being vegan. So I'm gonna try to bring that back, and I want to try to rekindle my love for vegan food. So let's make this walnut meat, guys. I got these walnuts from Sprouts. These are just regular, they're called Chandler walnut halves. And I really just got these because they were the cheapest option for walnuts. I think these were like $6. The other ones was like 10, 11, 12, and too much. And this is the taco seasoning that I'm going to be using. I've never used this kind before, but I'm super excited to see how that turns out. And then I'm also thinking of adding some black beans. These are also from Sprouts with no salt added. And then I have the rice and quinoa here. This is like the 90-second rice that you just toss in the microwave, which I love because convenience. So I'm thinking about doing all of those together, putting it up in a pot, mixing it around, and then stuffing it with peppers. And an alternative to that is to cut up the peppers and then get like some chips, and it can be like some nachos. But I think I want to go more for like the stuffed pepper route, so that's what I'm going to do. But first I'm going to start with preparing the walnuts, and then I'll go from there because the timer just went off for the walnut meat, so I'm going to blend it up and then saute it and season it real good in my skillet, add in the black beans, and then add in the brown rice and quinoa. While I'm waiting for the taco seasoning to really set into the walnut meat, I'm going to open this can here of black beans. I'm going to make sure that I rinse them and then strain them. And then I'm going to rinse my peppers off and then cut the tops off and then place them into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes because I want to make sure that they're a little bit softer before I stuff them with the taco meat, the beans, and the rice. So. The timer just went off for the peppers, so I am going to check on them, see if they're soft enough for me to add in the filling. I'm just going to take a knife and then just lightly like stab at it just because I want to make sure that it's not too soft and I don't want to make sure that I overcook them. But before I do that, like, I'm a huge believer in you should always try your food like while you're in the process of making it, just like a little taste test. So I got the mixture right here. I'm gonna try it with you guys. I've only tried the walnut meat with the seasoning, but I haven't tried it with the black beans and the brown rice and quinoa. So it was a live taste test. Hmm. Hmm. It's good, guys. It's really good. I just almost wish that I had some kind of like salsa or something with it, but it's really good. I'm a fan. Okay, so I put the peppers back in the oven. I'm gonna leave them in there for about 20 minutes or so. I'll check them at 10 and then I'll decide if I need to keep them in longer or not. But after that, it's gonna be pretty much done. So I'm gonna try one. And I started cooking at like 2, I think, and it's 3:15. So this will be a late lunch, but I have like a pretty small lunch just because I'm not that hungry from breakfast. And then after that, I'll probably make dinner with you guys too, so you can see like what I eat in like a full day. But I'll be back, y'all, to show you guys what the finished product looks like, and then I'll come on here and do a taste test when I'm tasting it for the first time. Guys, my food is done and I'm so excited to try it. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now that it's done. I think I might have cooked it a touch too long. Yeah, but look at how beautiful these peppers look. I'm actually gonna take one and put it on a plate. I'm gonna try one of the ones that's like really just do a taste test. So This is the bell pepper here. I just realized that I forgot to season the actual pepper. So I've got some sea salt and I'm just gonna lightly like spritz it. I don't think it's that hot anymore. Actually, y'all, it's piping hot. Let me get a fork. I'm just using my fork. First bite. It's good, y'all. It's really good. I gotta pat myself on the back for that. Okay, so this is like a little small lunch here. I'm gonna see you guys for dinner. Dinner will be a lot more simple, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so it's dinner time, which means this is the last meal of the day. And I'm very thankful for that because I did a lot more cooking than I usually do. So this last meal it's a quick one. It's a pop in the oven, sit down and watch your show kind of meal. I typically love those kinds of meals because I'm really just a get it in quick kind of girl when it comes to cooking. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm making tonight for dinner, and yeah, and then we're going to get to it. So I'm going to be having this Costco salmon. This salmon is literally so good because it comes pre-seasoned and all you have to do is pop it in the oven. Like literally for 30 minutes, pop it in. Shout out to Costco. Then I have these organic green beans. These are also from Costco. I don't have a lot left, so I'm just going to use whatever I have in the bag here. And then I also have these country potatoes with mushrooms in it. If it has more mushrooms than potatoes, I'm probably not going to cook this. But if I have enough potatoes, and this is what I'll be having for my like carb or my starch. And then if not, I'll be having these rice ramen noodles, which are really good, especially if you season them with some Old Bay or Cajun. They taste amazing. But right now I'm just going to prep the salmon and the string beans together, preheat the oven, and then when the salmon is halfway done, I'm going to put on the rice noodles or the potatoes and go on about my day. And while it's cooking, I'm going to watch my show, y'all. I'm watching The Good Fight, which is a spinoff of The Good Wife. But regardless, let's get to prepping, okay? Oven is preheated for 370. Like I said, I'm gonna chill, watch my show, get the footage off of my other memory card, and then wait for it to be preheated, pop that thing in the oven, and then go on about my way, because that's my business. Damn dog barking. 7:35 right now, and I only have 8 minutes left on my salmon. So what I'm going to do now is make the noodles. Super simple. I just have to boil water, and then once it's boiling, put the noodles in, let them stay in there for 5 minutes, but after 1 minute, break them up, let them stay, and then taste them to see if they're like at my liking. And then that's pretty much it. My food will be ready after that. And I forgot, I'm also supposed to stir around my string beans, so I'm going to do that right now, and then I'm going to do the noodles. So So the timer went off for my noodles, but naturally I have to do a taste test just to see like if they're done, or I want them to be done, or if they need more time. So this is a little bit of noodle. I'm just gonna try it. Mm. Mm. I feel like they could use like 2 more minutes and then they'd be perfect. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill until I feel like they're done. Y'all wanna know a random fun fact about me? Super random, but I really love salmon skin, like the skin that's on the back of the salmon. I literally save it for last because I'm like always looking forward to it. It's so good. Like it's just something about it that really brings me joy to where I have to save it for last. Like, you know, like the best for last. But anyway, I just heated up my food. 30 seconds. Got my fork. My dinner looks like. Got noodles, we got string beans, and we got salmon here. It's currently 8:33. It's a little bit late for me to be eating dinner, so I don't know if I'll finish all of it, but I'll at least finish like, I'll eat until I'm content but not full, since I have to go to bed at like 10:30, which is like 2 hours away. But anyway, guys, we literally made 3 meals today. We started off with breakfast at like 9 in the morning, and then we had lunch at 2, and now we're having dinner at 8. And I'm so thankful that you guys have tuned into this video to watch what I eat in a day as someone who is pescatarian and mostly gluten-free, but also as someone that has hypothyroidism. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to follow me across all socials at Becoming Cleo, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.